Merle Stutzman, Weaver Custom Homes. I've been the president since 2007. My role is just to do whatever it takes to keep the company going and leading our great team. It might be designing a house or pricing a house or working with marketing or the team, whatever it takes. Part of my job I like the most, I believe, is just no matter what size the house is, it's just somebody's dream at the time. So it might start from a prior plan or something they like, or might start on scratches on a napkin, but whatever it is, it's somebody's dream at the time, and to be able to take wherever we start from to designing the home that will make it a home for their family, and then building it and watching it all come together and finishing up for them. When looking at subcontractors to work with us on a regular basis, I think it's somebody that does simpler stuff than we do. We're a Christian company, and just doing something, if we tell somebody something, we will do it. And somebody that's dependable, shows up when we talk about when we're supposed to be there. Construction, as is coming and going with weather and all those kind of things, but being flexible, but just communicating no matter what that is. I think is the biggest thing, is just knowing that we're going to be able to have a quality product, quality job done, so we hand over the home to somebody that we have a quality product for them and stand behind the product. Getting connected with EcoSeal started when Kevin, I believe, took the company over, bought the company from Wayne that was doing the waterproofing for us prior. And knowing Kevin from before in his days at home siding and stuff, knowing what kind of a guy he was, taking that over was not a big concern for us. So it was kind of a nice way to connect with that. Yeah, when I look at the mission statement for EcoSeal, I think the beginning and the end, there's a lot clustered in the middle of it. There's a lot in that statement. But, beginning with glorifying God, that's ultimately why we're here on earth for, which is awesome, and seeing that reflected in EcoSeal just wants me to work with somebody like that has the same goals and those things in mind. And then I think the ending, that all parties involved benefit from it. That's you as a subcontractor, us as a home builder, and ultimately our client that depends on the product that you deliver. And I think that reflects in the team that EcoSeal puts together, and the product, and knowing that they can stand behind that and do that, I think is a great mission statement for what you guys do. I think reflecting on what EcoSeal does with waterproofing, if I look at it with the team that goes out in the field, those guys deal with all kinds of stuff: rain, wet, mud, cold, and all those kind of things, but to still have the attitude of getting it done. Obviously, we can't always control those things, but their attitude has to be right, and I think it reflects that with still getting the job done, no matter how much mud they're sloshing through, or how far they got to carry the board and their materials or whatever it might be. I think reflects a lot on EcoSeal and the team that they have together. I worked in the field for years, and being in the field sometimes feels like you're not that important, but you are important. Because if that waterproofing doesn't get done the right way at the right time and all those things, it prevents us from continuing to build. So, there's nobody that does anything in the part of what we build that's not important. We need every person. So, if you're out there wrestling in the mud and I'm sitting in my office, I have a lot of respect for you. Cause you're going out there no matter what. I've been out there more on the painting side, so I didn't get into mud as much, but I have a lot of respect for the guys that are doing this on a regular basis. So don't ever take it as it's not important or it's a mundane job. It's very important, number one, for the dry basement long term, but it puts the house envelope together for us so we can backfill and get the house going. So it's a very important step and very much appreciated, even though I'm sure there's days when you're not appreciated with what you do out there.